because I'm here at the library today.
Well, you know what? 2,500 jobs are being lost under a Liberal government today, and we need your leadership, sir.
I'm listening to you right now.
You do understand, you have to understand something. You campaigned actively for Stephen McNeil when he got elected in 2013.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I did.
You are complicit in all the decisions being made right now at the Province House.
I understand.
Okay. What are you going to do about it?
Later, and I'm happy to bring your concerns forward to it.
Well, absolutely. We need that, sir. We need real leadership from you.
That's
because
why I'm standing here listening. That's
right.
So tell me the message you'd like me to send.
Mr. McNeil needs to press pause on the cuts that are destroying lives. Are going to force over 2,500 families out of this province and result in a giant net loss to provincial income. No matter what their false math is telling the media, we know the real numbers. We know the impact on our lives. And we need that communicated because it's not happening in caucus right now.
I know the impact on my life.
Tell him.
No, listen, I appreciate. Listen, the film industry, arts and culture in Canada is extremely important to me.
Then why are we being told it's not?
I'm telling you right now that the arts and culture is extremely important to me in this country. And at the federal level, I'm proud to be a strong supporter of arts and culture, but we're a federation as well, which means the federal government has to work in coordination and respect provincial decisions. So I'm happy to pass along your concerns to Mr. McNeil. I know the Nova Scotia government is talking to your leadership as well and trying to figure things out. And I will encourage him to continue to do that because arts and culture is extremely important in this country, and your jobs are important as well.
The problem provincially is that when they ran for election in 2013, they said certain things in order to assure the people of the industry that they realized the importance of this tax credit and that the culture and the arts sector of Nova Scotia that's been growing over 20 years was very important to them, and that they weren't going to risk it by doing any cuts whatsoever. They were going to keep it in its current form until 2020.
Like you say, I'm glad you guys are sharing this message with Mr. McNeil. I will pass along personally this message you brought with me to Mr. McNeil. And from the federal side, one of the things that I've campaigned on, one of the things that I've engaged with since the very beginning is a federal government that is a much better partner, not just on arts and culture, but a partner to provincial governments. Right now we have very confrontational, oppositional focus from the federal government that right now we all know doesn't care much about arts and culture. And I would hope to be a very good partner to provincial governments.
And that's why we're getting scared with the current situation with the provincial government. Because what we're seeing is we all feel the same way. I mean, most people here are liberal-minded. We support the Liberal government. And then when this happens, we have to question whether what we believe the Liberals are saying, because we believed the Liberals in 2013, and now here we are 2 years later, and all of our jobs are now at risk.
It's not even just the jobs,
so
it's
we're
the actual
questioning.
cultural sector
Absolutely.
that's in danger here in Nova Scotia. Everybody that works in the film industry trickles into the other cultural sectors, whether it's the visible minority, whether it's getting our stories. So we're protecting that today, and we've been feeling like the rug's been pulled under us without consultation, and that onus goes to the Liberal Party, unfortunately, and we really, we're scared, and we would love to see, you know.
I understand your concern, I understand your fear, I can do nothing but tell you that I will pass along your message to Mr. McNeil, share how important this is,
thank you, sir.
Re-emphasize that arts and culture is important to me, as I know it is important to Liberals everywhere, and I look forward to seeing how this gets resolved.
Thank you, sir. You know what? No one wants another Harper mandate.
No, they don't.
You know what? We're all in this.
No,
you know what?
Yes.
Let me tell honorable member one thing. That this province made the movie about his great father.
That's
okay?
right. Yes.
You know this, right?
Yeah, I do.
We made 2 of them.
Yep.
We love the Trudeau name, and we want to support you, sir. But in October, all we will remember is that Liberals lied and Liberals destroyed lives in this province. And we will. That will reflect back at the polls for you.
I understand your frustration. I understand what you're saying. And at the same time, I hope you will remember as well that I chose to sit here and listen to you and engage and tell you that I understand that
Thank you.
Decisions are being made at the provincial level across the country that have an impact on the federal level as well. It goes back and forth. And all I can do is pledge to continue to work to protect and support our cultural industries in Canada.
Please use your considerable passion and influence at this critical time, okay?
And
Thank
please
you.
do that so that we can see that it's
And
not
you know
just
what?
words coming.
Yeah.
Please, if you can, make an appearance down at the rally.
And we appreciate you taking
It would
that
do
notice.
3,000 people. It's heart good to see you there.
I appreciate that, but getting too involved in provincial politics is something that, as a Quebec MP, you guys will understand that I'm very, very careful about provincial jurisdictions.
Okay, sir.
But as a Liberal, I'm happy to say that we do support arts and culture, and I trust that this will unfold and be worked out to everyone's best advantage.
Well,
appreciate your help.
please do all you can on your behalf.
Thank you, and keep it
On our
up,
behalf.
and
Thank
keep
you.
up the great work you guys are doing, because this really matters. I mean, I always sort of feel as a Quebecer, I get arts and culture better than just about any other part of the country, with the exception of Atlantic Canada, that wears its heart on its sleeve every time anything happens. So I really feel very close with you guys, and continue to encourage you to make sure that you're fighting for this an important element of Canadian and Atlantic identity.
Well, please continue with
Enjoy your
support.
visit,
Thank
sir.
you very much.
Thank
You know,
you.
I
And
always
always remember, we need a leader, not a
Thank you
tourist.
again.
Thank you.